Hello everyone and welcome to another review by Sin Peak Geek and Ash. Today we're going to talk about a mini-series. I believe it was on 3 different channels, A&D, Lifetime, and the History Channel. It's called Bonnie and Clyde. I believe it came out last year. And obviously we all know the story of Bonnie and Clyde. But if you're a little unfamiliar, it took place many years ago, and it's pretty much about, this murderous duo that goes around, robbing places, killing people, and it's kind of about their relationship and their lives, and that's kind of the gist of it. It stars Emil Hirsch, Holiday Granger, and then William Hurt. And William Hurt plays the ranger that's after them. And that's pretty much the plot. So Ashley, what did you think of the Bonnie and Clyde?
I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I was so excited whenever I heard that they were going to do a Bonnie and Clyde event on TV, and I was just like so freaking excited to see it. And then after seeing it, just wonderful.
So it was everything you wanted it to be?
It was everything and more.
Yeah. So what?
Everything and more.
Yeah. So what in particular? Favorite character, or a scene, or what?
Well, I mean, I love the story of Bonnie and Clyde, and I love stories about mobsters and stuff.
I've seen stuff about mobsters, but I've never seen a Bonnie and Clyde story, in all honesty. So this was kind of my first exposure to one.
Right. Yeah. I love the story of Bonnie and Clyde. I love the whole aspect of them, and I liked Clyde in this, but I mean,
Bonnie was your favorite?
For me, I mean,
she was really cool. I loved Holiday Granger, the actress who played Bonnie. She was cool. She wanted her name to be out there. She wanted to be remembered.
I liked her mom as well.
Yeah, Holly Hunter, who played her mom. Yeah. She was really cool too. I think all the actors, Emil Hirsch, who played Clyde, every one of them. William Hurt, who played, what was it, Frank Hammer?
Yeah, Frank Hammer.
Who played him. I think all the actors, all of them were solid as can be.
Yeah, even like the subtle characters, like his brother. That wasn't there throughout the whole movie, but you got to see him a lot.
Major spoiler coming up. Yeah, I felt a lot of
Clyde's mother.
Everyone was solid, yeah.
I liked the whole cast. It was great.
What I liked was that Bonnie and Clyde, they're not the best kind of people, you know what I mean? But it's the kind of film that makes you feel sorry and makes you feel for the people, feel compassion and sympathy for them. They're going around killing people, and you can really, I think about an hour and a half in, they make their first kill. And it's the part where Clyde's narrating says, after that nothing was ever the same.
Yeah.
And you can see the look on their faces. They know they're getting into some bad circumstances. They know that they shouldn't be doing this, but yet they keep on doing it.
Yeah.
So it's the kind of story where they're murdering people and they're killing people and they're robbing places, but yet you're rooting for them. You know what I mean? I love that. You're rooting for them.
Yeah.
You want them,
Even though they're doing bad things, you're like, yeah.
You're rooting for them.
Get out of there, go.
So one of my favorite scenes was, it's kind of the first time you see them do something. It's when they tell them all to get in the safe. Yeah. And they lock them in the safe, and she says, Bonnie and Clyde, and she shoots the glass or whatever. That was a really cool scene.
Yeah.
And I kind of like it. Plays with itself. She's putting the little news. She has that scrapbook, and he keeps saying, oh, we're Clyde and Bonnie. No, we're Bonnie and Clyde. It kind of played with. It kind of kept referencing itself.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. My favorite person was Clyde. I thought he was really cool. I liked his brother a lot too. I felt a lot of sympathy whenever he died. Kind of some interesting storytelling with the visions. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I didn't expect that at all. I mean, I thought that was really unique.
Yeah.
Especially the way they put it. It was very interesting. I thought it was really cool. It was one of my favorite aspects about Clyde.
Yeah, the visions he was having, and he saw Bonnie when she was a little, when he was a child, he saw her as an adult. Yeah. And and he saw then when they were gonna die. That was really interesting. William Hurt played a great role. He played, that kind of, I guess, the villain in a sense. I mean, if you want to look, whatever way you want to look at it. One of my favorite scenes is probably when they die, and the whole fact that they know they're gonna die. He was just at the point, and I don't know how it is, because based on a true story, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know how true it is. True, the true story, I don't really care, honestly. But I love the fact that they both knew they were gonna die. They knew. Clyde knew beforehand, and as soon as he said, "I love you," she knew, and they pretty much, got killed in cold blood. I mean, they didn't shoot or anything. So I like that. That was pretty cool. I like how they both, knew they were gonna die. That was just crazy. You know, it was very sad. It's kind of a tragedy. I mean, the way the TV series plays off, it's tragedy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really cool stuff. So any last thoughts on that? 1 out of 10?
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
100, you know?
Yeah. So is this like your favorite adaptation of Bonnie and Clyde, or
For sure.
of what you've seen?
Yeah, I absolutely loved it.
I loved it too. It's definitely a great little mini series. I know I'm kind of late to reviewing it, but that's because it came out on DVD recently, and I bought it, and so we recently watched it, and that's why I wanted to put a review of it up. But it's really good stuff. I recommend checking it out if you guys are a big fan of it. There's some great action scenes.
Well, even if you're not a big fan of Bonnie and Clyde,
Even if you're not, yeah, I still think you should watch it because the acting's great. You know, it's not just about the action. You know, there's a big story there. There's a big, you know, there's a relationship between those two, and that's the best reason to watch it. Is the story, the relationship between Bonnie and Clyde, and just watching them, you know, go through their lives. But anyways, that's a review of the miniseries by the name of Bonnie and Clyde. Once again, thanks for watching the video by Snippy Geek and Ash. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the page below, and we'll see you guys later with more videos.